just a few hours, we are going to witness the swearing-in ceremony of the newly appointed Chief Minister of the National Capital, the second from the BJP, but the fourth women Chief Minister that the National Capital has got. The suspense over the Delhi's Chief Ministerial pick is finally over. The Bharatiya Janata Party has elected the first-time MLA Rekha Gupta for the top post. The decision has come as the party has returned to the power in the national capital after a long wait of 27 years, securing win over the 48 Assembly constituency in the 70-member House. Rekha Gupta, who was the former president and the general secretary of the Delhi University Students' Union, has served as the general secretary of the BJP of the Mahila Morcha in Delhi and as a member of the party's National Executive Committee while she started her political journey with the Akhil Bharatiya Vidyarthi Parishad at the Daulat Ram College in Delhi University in the year 1992. She then in fact was chosen as the president of the Delhi University Students' Union, where she actively raised the student-based issues. Elected as a councillor later from the North Pitampura in the year 2007, she was re-elected in the year 2012 and then later served as the mayor of the South Delhi Municipal Corporation. Further building her administrative experience, Rekha Gupta also launched the Sumedha Yojana to help the economically weaker female students pursue the higher education. As a head of the Women Welfare and the Child Development Committee, she has worked on the initiatives for women empowerment and she will take oath as the Chief Minister on, at this point of time, 12 p.m. at Ramlila Maidan in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah and other top BJP leaders. Rekha Gupta, who joined the ranks of Sushma Swaraj, Sheila Dikshit, Atishi, chronicling Delhi's tryst with the women chief ministers, was earlier in fact the ABVP worker and now the Delhi chief minister. In the latest information that we are getting at this point of time, as per the sources to NewsX, Mohan Singh Bisht is likely to be appointed as the deputy speaker in the new government. Mohan Singh Bisht, who contested from the Mustafabad Assembly constituency, won with a massive margin and in fact is now likely to be the deputy Speaker of the House. Mehndi Garg, my colleague, is joining me live for more. Mehndi, what we are picking up is that the Mustafabad BJP winning MLA is now going to be Mohan Singh Bisht, is now going to be the deputy Speaker of the House. He won with a good margin, defeating Aam Aadmi Party's candidate from Mustafabad, which has 40% of the Muslim population and also is a very controversial assembly constituency given the 2020 riots that had hit the national capital.
Well, indeed, Simran, the speculations over the chief minister and the cabinet ministers is over right now, but still some of the posts are left on which speculations are still very high, and one of the posts is of the deputy speaker. And right now, according to the sources to NewsX, what we are getting to know that Mohan Singh Bisht, a very senior leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party, can be given the post of the deputy speaker. And talking about Mohan Singh Bisht, Simran, then yes, he has been chosen as the MLA by the people of Delhi from Mustafabad, and he has a very big history, for serving for the Bharatiya Janata Party, and he has been chosen as an MLA from Karawal Nagar many times, but in these elections, his ticket was cut from the Karawal Nagar constituency, and when we exclusively talked to him as well, he mentioned that he was very angry that from Karawal Nagar his ticket was, cut. But apart from that, he was again given ticket from Mustafabad, and party showed showed their trust on Mohan Singh Bisht. And talking about Mustafabad constituency particularly, Simran, then it is a very controversial constituency. Whether you also mentioned about the Delhi riots that happened, and also it is a Muslim majority area, and it is said that Mustafabad was not BJP's seat ever, but still Mohan Singh Bisht managed to win with a very good margin from that particular seat as well, and he's considered to be a very senior leader of the Bharatiya Janata Party in Delhi politics as well. So yes, according to the sources, there is a possibility that Mohan Singh Bisht can be given the position of the deputy speaker, but because as of now the chief minister is decided, the cabinet ministers are decided, but it is expected, according to the sources to the NewsX, that we are getting to know that Mohan Singh Bisht can be appointed as the deputy speaker. Yes, Imran.
Well, absolutely, 6 ministers are also likely to take the oath, Mehndi, as at this point of time that we are going to see the big swearing in ceremony. As you can see, these are the live visuals from the residence of Rekha Gupta. Championing the win, Rekha Gupta is set to leave for the swearing in ceremony, but she is headed to the Yamuna Ghat from here on. Now expressing gratitude and with joined hands expressing thanks to the voters and supporters. Rekha Gupta is in fact thanking the supporters. In the visuals, what you can see is a gathering of so many supporters outside her residence, and at this point of time in the visuals, it is the residence of Rekha Gupta, second BJP women chief ministers in the BJP's big comeback to the national capital after a wait of 27 years. Rekha Gupta is going to be shortly sworn in, and at this point of time, this is marked as the BJP's huge pravesh after a long time of 27 years. Mehndi, in the visuals, what we can see live is that Rekha Gupta has left from her residence, and on her way, she is greeting the supporters, the party workers. Her long wait to rise to a rank that is deserving of what she has contributed to the party as a ground worker, as a local leader, and as a person ideologically close to that of Sangh and the BJP has finally come to an end. She has a post of that of the chief post of the national capital, specifically in the BJP's big comeback. This is what history is going to uphold as far as, in fact, Delhi's development and the roadmap is concerned, and going ahead also giving a testament to how the Aam Aadmi Party-led governance model is going to be reshaped by the BJP. Mehndi, over to you.
Well, indeed, Simran, first of all, the BJP's win after 27 years with a thumping victory was very big win for the Bharatiya Janata Party. And now choosing a women face, Rekha Gupta, the MLA from Shalimar Bagh, is a major, we can say historical that has been chosen by the Bharatiya Janata Party. And as the visuals are also coming from Rekha Gupta's residence, then yes, after she was, elected as an MLA, when the people of Shalimar Bagh showed trust in her, at that time also, when we, went to her residence and had interview with her, that time also a huge the huge support was seen at her particular residence, and now she has been chosen as the chief minister, and whatever work she has done in her political journey, whether as the Sangh member, whether as the general secretary of the Mahila Morcha, whether as the ABVP president. So she has done a lot for the party, and now she has, we can say, got the due credit and chosen as the chief minister, and a lot of support she's getting from the people of Shalimar Bagh, and not only Shalimar Bagh, Simran, but also from the people all over Delhi, because when we talk to women as well who are present here at the Ramlila ground, they were also very happy as BJP has chosen a women face as the candidate. And not only this, talking about Rekha Gupta specifically, Simran, then yes, she has done, we can say, amazing work inside the party as well as being the ground worker, and she has a very strong hold in her particular constituency, Shalimar Bagh, and she has been chosen the two-time councillor from that particular constituency as well. So she has a very, major support from that constituency as well, and now as the CM also, she is getting support from all over Delhi. So right now the visuals are very clear because a lot of people have come from all over Delhi to support her in front of her residence. But now she will firstly move to Hanuman Mandir to give her prayers, and also after that she will reach Ghat. And when Newsx talked to her exclusively as well, Simran, she mentioned that Yamuna cleaning will be the priority of the Bharatiya Janata Party, because earlier also in their Sankalp Patra it was mentioned that BJP will convert Yamuna like the Sabarmati riverfront and will clean the Yamuna, and the cleaning of the Yamuna has already been started. So now Rekha Gupta will also, before taking oath, Simran, it is very important because before taking oath, she will visit the Yamuna Ghat as well and pay her tributes to Yamuna Maya as well. So these are very big developments that are happening right now. And after visiting Hanuman Mandir, Yamuna Ghat, she will arrive at the Ramlila ground and take oath as the new Chief Minister of the national capital. Yes, Amit.
Well, absolutely. In fact, even before she swears in, takes part in the swearing in ceremony as the Chief Minister of the national capital, she has started working in the capacity of the Chief Minister as going to inspect in the first of the orders and the first of the works that will be sanctioned off. The priority on the Yamuna remains undefeated, and she will be going with the cabinet ministers to inspect the work that will be done. Now, in the latest, BJP Mahila Morcha President Richa Pandey Mishra has also stated that they feel as if all of them are now the Chief Minister. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has given this gift to all the women in the national capital. She has added that PM Modi has shown gender equality here. Let's now listen in to Richa Pandey.
इतना हम सब अपने आप को सीएम महसूस कर रहे हैं, हम सब यही लग रहा है कि हम एक सीएम है। और आज जो मतलब कि मोदी जी ने जो हमें ये तोहफा दिया है ना, और ये दिल्ली की हर एक महिला के लिए, और सिर्फ महिला ही नहीं है, महिला के बाद जो हम हमारे जो एक बोलते हैं ना जेंडर इक्वलिटी, उसको भी इन्होंने दिखा दिया है। तो वी आर वेरी प्राउड ऑफ मोदी जी एंड वेरी प्राउड ऑफ रेखा जी, एंड दिल्ली इज गोइंग टू रियली फ्लरिश। मतलब इतना हम सब अपने
Brian Thomas is joining me live on the broadcast on the same. Brian, as you are there at the residence of Rekha Gupta, and now we are hearing the supporters and the people who have worked with her over these years expressing that all of the women of the national capital have been given this wonderful gift by the party, as the message that has been largely conveyed is the fact that gender equality is to be believed in, and this is something to look forward to, as the women of the national capital will be benefited, and moreover it is for the fact that the opportunity has been given to a person who has been working in the party for a long time with focus on also raising the concerns from the ground and of the local people. Brian.
Well, Simran, definitely, Rekha Gupta just left, she's in a car, she's in the, that very car, that once, Atishi has used as well, and Arvind Kejriwal. Now, definitely, she has left from her residence on her way to Marghat, and as well, then she will be offering prayers as well. She will be offering prayers at Yamuna, and then she will be going to Yamuna as well. मैम आपसे भी जानने का कोशिश करेंगे, सीएम बन गए
गुप्ता, रेखा गुप्ता जी के मतलब काफी नेबर रह चुके हैं और मैं कार्यकर्ता हूँ।
बोलिए, क्या जब उनको सीएम का पद मिला, जब प्राइम मिनिस्टर ने उन पे एक विश्वास जताया, उसको कैसे देखती है?
मतलब वो डिजर्व करते थे, वो काफी निगम पार्षद का भी चुनाव लड़ चुके हैं, निगम पार्षद भी वो रह चुके हैं, तो ये जीत तो उनकी पक्की थी। और हमें उन लोगों से बहुत सारे जो प्रॉमिस किए, जो मोदी जी ने वादे किए हैं, वो सब पूरे होंगे, उम्मीद करते हैं। यमुना जी पे भी काम करना चालू कर दिया है वो, अब यमुना जी पे भी काम चल रहे हैं, तो उम्मीद है मोदी जी ने जितने सारे वादे किए हैं सब पूरे होंगे। रेखा गुप्ता जी जिंदाबाद, नारी शक्ति जिंदाबाद, महिला मोर्चा जिंदाबाद।
बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। So yes, viewers, you've just seen visuals also of Rekha Gupta leaving. She's going to Marghat, at the Hanuman Mandir to offer prayers as well. And then post that, she will also be, leaving for Yamuna to pay her tribute as well. And we will also be, attempting to follow the car also that she's leaving for.
All right, Brian, as in fact I can see that you are at the residence of Rekha Gupta, and right now what we can see is that Rekha Gupta is expected to reach the Hanuman Mandir first and then the ITO Ghat as well, is what we are learning. Now, wife of Kapil Mishra as well, Preeti Mishra, has expressed the gratitude towards Prime Minister Narendra Modi. That is included Kapil Mishra, and said that whatever is needed for the development of the national capital will be done. Let's also now listen into that.
फील हो रहा है और मोदी जी का आभार है कि उन्होंने अपनी टीम में रखा और दिल्ली के विकास के लिए जो भी रहेगा वो सब होएगा।
मंदिर में आप लोग जा रहे हैं, क्या मांगेंगे भगवान? अच्छा लग रहा है।
सब परमात्मा की देन है, उन्हीं की आशीर्वाद से सब हो रहा है। जय माता।
Brian, as you join me live on the broadcast, you know, this is a day for all the party workers and the ground workers, including the leaders who have been contesting and waiting for the opportunity to celebrate. And as if we can see in the visuals, there are colors. And from the residents of Rekha Gupta, talk to the reporters and talk to the supporters, in fact, over there, to give us a glimpse of how they are celebrating and how exactly they are expressing their excitement ahead of the mega swearing-in ceremony.
Well, you know, Simran, we are on our way now to, you know, to follow Rekha Gupta. So definitely it's not possible to talk to the, you know, supporters there, because obviously we are following her convoy as well on our way to Hanuman Mandir CP. And definitely, like BJP leader Kapil Mishra, who is now set to take oath as Delhi Minister, today visited the Jhandawala temple also to offer prayers before the ceremony, and says that he would not ask anything but express gratitude, and says that the Prime Minister has, you know, vision for the city and will be they will be implemented together. But definitely right now you've seen the visuals of Rekha Gupta. You know, she was on the car, you know, she was waving at the people, she was addressing the Karyakartas there who were there to, you know, support her, and there were other people as well who were there. And this is you know, our attempt to, you know, follow the convoy and to follow Rekha Gupta towards when she is going to Hanuman Mandir, and then post that she will also be visiting the Yamuna as well, and then, you know, she will be taking the oath at Ramlila Maidan, and then after the oath ceremony, along with all the cabinet, after the oath ceremony, along with her cabinet members and they will be going to Yamuna again in the evening to take a stock of the situation, to, you know, to assess the situation and to take cognizance as well. And, you know, that is, you know, the attempt of BJP also to clean the Yamuna as well. And this is, you know, the attempt that has been made by the Prime Minister and the Bharatiya Janata Party. You know, definitely even the PM himself on his winning speech as well at the BJP headquarters clearly stated that yes, cleaning the Yamuna will be the top priority.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.